I will read the word off once in the beginning. Timing, oh yes, timing is 1.5, and 2. So the green comes on at 1, yellow at 1.5, red at 2, and we will still give you, I'm not sure this is correct, but I will give you 30 seconds grace anyway. So you know that what the qualifications are. I will read the word of the day. This is from, I'm almost positive, it's from the Division C speech contest in 1980, 40 years ago. I will give you the word and define it, give you the word and define it, do it twice. And then I will ask the speaker to choose a number from 1 to 10, because in that particular contest, there were 10 available. And so you'll get to pick your own poison. And I will read you that topic, and I won't change any different, whatever that topic was. Remember, each of the contests had a number of topics, and so you will get whatever that topic is. All right, speaker number 1.
Oh, tell the word first.
I know. Which is who is speaker number 1?
Richard.
Richard. Okay, Richard will be the first speaker. Here's the word of the day. I will read it twice. Blunder. To make to make a gross mistake, a serious error. It would be a serious blunder for the contestants in this contest to fail to use the word of the day. The word of the day is blunder, meaning to make a gross mistake, a serious error. It would be a serious blunder for the contestants in this contest to fail to use the word of the day, and the word of the day is blunder. All right, Richard, pick a number from 1 to 10.
I'll take 5.
Number 5. Our high school is spending too much money on sports. Our high school is spending too much money on sports. Richard Snyder.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. Our high school is spending too much money on sports. Well, that's a very appropriate question for me because I teach high school. I work with special needs students, and I see the disparity every day when I go to school, every day, the disparity, the amount of money that goes toward athletics versus scholastics. And I'll give you an example. I teach at Pomona High School in the Pomona Unified School District. A number of years ago, Pomona High applied for we didn't have a real field. We used to play at another field, a junior college field. Well, we applied for money. Well, we got it, but because we got it, they had to give the money, $5 million, I believe, per field for each of the high schools in Pomona. Pomona High School, Gary High School, Ganesha High School. 3 high schools, $5 million each. Wasn't long after that, I remember I was making copies, and the copy machine, which is ancient, broke down. Yes, it's a huge blunder. We spend so much money on athletics. And look at us, we're falling behind other countries in scholastics, way behind countries like Japan and China. Yes, we're making a huge blunder and spending so much money. How many of our athletes actually go on beyond high school to play in college, let alone the pros? And yet we spend millions and millions every year on sports at the cost of scholastics. So let's stop the blunder. Let's put the money into scholastics where it really belongs. And let's make kings and great future. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you. And we have speaker number 2 is Judy Van Arsdale. Judy, pick a number from 1 to 10, but don't pick number 5.
Number 3.
Number 3. Should the news media present more good news? Should the news media present more good news? Judy Van Arsdale.
Since the beginning of time, news has been something that people woke up to listen, to see what happened during the night while they were shut-eyed. People commit blunders all their life. Youth is a blunder, manhood a struggle, and old age a regret. The news capture them all. The sad, the happy moments. In the end, we like happy endings. So should news report fake news and bad media and everything out of the closet? Or should they report that there's hope for mankind after all? There's a rainbow at the end of the sky, that this is not all there is, that there's tomorrow for all of us. So yes, definitely they should report the good news. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Judy. And speaker number 3, Michelle Althiser. Pick a number, but don't pick 3 and 5.
I will take the lucky one.
Lucky one. Is the current movie rating system G, PG, R, PG-13, X satisfactory? Is the current movie rating system G, PG, R, or X satisfactory? Michelle Althiser.
This is not something that I lose sleep about. When now you can stream anything you want. You can stream XXX. You can stream rated G. You get Disney Plus for free if you have Verizon. Why did we leave Verizon? Who knew that was going to happen? But PG and PG-13, they need to be taken out into a field and burned. Because PG and PG-13, nobody understands. What makes something PG-13? It seems like that's where all the horror movies go. And therefore, I don't want to watch any of them. 13-year-olds can watch you get dismembered, get your guts dumped into the driveway, and somehow older kids can't? Wait, is it younger kids can? I don't know. I think whoever came up with PG and PG-13 was drinking too much, and that's how that big blunder happened. Make it PG. If you can't watch it by yourself and you need a parent, it's PG. But who has parents anymore watching TV with them? I think instead they watch everything online or on their phone or on their PlayStation. So really, PG, PG-13 need to die, and everything else would be just groovy. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Michelle. And we get to the cleanup hitter, Ray Robles. Pick a number, not 1, not 3, and not 5. You have a few choices.
Number 7, Tom.
Number 7. Can a person spend too much time indulging in a hobby? Can a person spend too much time indulging in a hobby?
Spending too much time in a hobby only is valid if you're achieving great joy, passion, and you know that you were working on your God-given gift. Spending not enough time on your habit or your hobby can lead to various issues. Currently, in the state of our world with COVID, one of the things we need to be very, very conscious of is what? Our immune system. We talked earlier about the news and the effect it can have on us. What does negative news do? What kind of impact does it have on the immune system? Negative? Positive? I'm here to say positive. Just like our immune system being affected by the news, our immune system can also be affected by what we do in our lives. What we do in our lives is based upon our habits, our passion, and our joy. If our habits lead to creativity, positive feelings, higher vibrations, I'm here to say it's a good thing. Can we spend too much time on a habit. That would be a blunder that you'd have to experience yourself. I'm here to say, no, we cannot spend too much time on a habit unless it's a negative habit, unless it's having a negative effect on our immune system. If not, go forth, make the most of your habits, and enjoy your life. Mr. Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Ray. We have had a fun day, and I promised myself we're really short on time, but I'm sure there'll be a ballot coming up. Can you have a timers report?
Everyone qualifies.
Everyone qualifies.